Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Doc Real is back in the house finally. Guys, we had a wonderful time. Thank you to all of you who wished us well on our trip. We were so blessed, man, to have a great trip, and God just really showed us a lot of his beauty out in nature. We loved it, man. We've been back home for a day now. And we got to get some work done. I got to get that little thing changed on the fuel line there. So that's what we're going to do today. Miss Sarah, how are you, dear?
Good.
Okay, guys. And I want to give a huge shout out to my team, the Michigan Wolverines, baby. National champions. What an awesome, awesome game that was. If you're into college football, even if you're not, man, the Wolverines dominated. They are national champs, 15-0. So go blue, and I'm on cloud 9. But let's get this thing fixed. I have no clue what I'm doing, so you're going to suffer through it with me. And let's get it done. Okay, guys, before we get started, y'all know I got the new Capri ratcheting wrenches. I finally found a spot for them right in here. So those things are sweet. I'll put a link up top for their website. Check them out. $100. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 sizes in those 4 wrenches. Can't beat it, man. Can't beat it. Okay, so I talked to my buddy over at Hudson Lawn Care, and he said to go ahead and cut this thing off with a razor knife. So that's what we're going to try to do. Don't know if I can do it. Might take a little time here. We're going to find out. Don't want to cut myself, of course. There it comes. Don't you know, he was right. Comes right off. So what the guys told me was, take this out, and I'm going to go ahead and turn this thing off. Take this out of the tank first. So we're going to get some fuel there. Yep. I'm just going to lay it right over there. Now let me get the other piece that goes in. Let's get that in. Okay, so if you don't know, on the end of your fuel line here is a little filter built into your fuel line. Pretty cool. All right, guys, let me move you around so you can definitely see how this goes in. So the hole's right there, and that just slides right down in. Perfect, easy. Where we're going to have the trouble is probably putting this end down in. So let's see. This might be a lot easier than I thought it was. So you're going down in, you're going down in. Uh-oh. There we go. And here's where we're going to have trouble. Possibly. Nope. Okay. Let me get something to tap on that with, because that is the trouble area right there. And I don't have a rubber mallet, so I'm going to use the end of this hammer. I don't want to tear anything up. Let me see, what can I put on top of that? Something soft. Let me find something, guys. Okay, so that is the problem. That thing has got to go down inside there. I really don't want to pound on anything, man, but I gotta find something that I can hit it with. Kind of lay over it and smack it down in there. Keep going down in. This got some really thick, heavy, I don't know if you call it styrofoam or what, but let me put something over that, like a block. Okay, got a little block of wood here. Hoping that's taking it down in. There it goes, guys. We're almost there. Almost there. We are there, fellas. That's it. That's in there. So there it is. That is fixed. Pretty easy. Just make sure when you do it, you put the rubber piece down, and that is not like any rubber. That's hard rubber. Put that in first, and then go ahead and kind of find a block or something to pound it in there, because you're not going to push it down in there. And how simple was that? I'm going to show you what else I got at the store, at the mower store, that we're going to be doing this winter on this thing. Of course, we're going to put a new belt on it. I always like to put a new belt on every year. I'll keep the old belt in case that one breaks and I have a spare, but to me, and the one thing I forgot to get was one of these. I will tell you, these things on the front of the deck, they waller out and break. They're worth crap. So it's like the second one I put on it. Anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, so what's next is we're going to do a, not today, but we are going to do a hydro oil change on this thing, show you how that's done. Believe it or not, I had a mower shop tell me this thing took 4 quarts. You're not even going to get 2 full quarts in this thing, okay? It does not hold 2 full quarts. We got some spark plugs for the MS-170 chainsaw. I always change my plugs out every year. These are for the mower. So we're going to be doing that when we do the hydro change. We're going to be getting stuff rolling on this within the next 2 weeks. A little update on the bad boy. We go in a week and a half to put the down payment on it. It should be here by the 15th of March. It's going to have the carbureted model. I know people have asked me to do a video on the difference between carbureted and fuel injected. Now, I will tell you, I know nothing about the fuel injected motor. But I will tell you this, for all the people who say they've had no trouble with it, I'm very glad. But as many people who have said they had no trouble with it, I've had as many people tell me they have had trouble with it. Now, how many people have told me over the last 2 years they've had trouble with their carbureted motor? 0. 0. So when I hear 0 compared to 20 or 30, you can see why I'm not going with the EFI. Okay, just simple for me, man. Simple for me. Now, everybody has their choice, and people can leave me a comment, tell me how great their mower is or their motor. That's great. I'm super happy for you guys. I am old school, okay? I will not own one until they absolutely force it on me. It's just the way I am. I mean, you can call me stubborn, whatever you want to do. I'm not an EFI guy. I don't want it. Anyway, on Monday, I'll have a video for you. My buddy Dave Fitch and I are going to be putting this on the F-150. I think you guys are going to like that. And I will put the link, of course, in that video, how you get one. But I believe those are 119 bucks, guys. So I think you're really going to like that, especially for folks who go camping or like to get outdoors. Throw some fishing tackle in there. You know, if you got odds and ends like bolts and nuts and stuff laying around, you want to keep your gun in the back. You know, if you've got your battery powered impact and stuff, you want to keep it out of the weather, throw it in that box. Anyway, there's a couple updates. I want to thank everybody who has called me lately. You guys are awesome. And Miss Sarah had a great time. We are pretty much back to feeling 100%. I'm going to tell you, that flu was nasty. I mean, it held on as long as it could. But that's how you change. And I'm sure there's people that have better ways to do it than to, you know, put a piece of something there and tap down on it. That's probably not the best thing for it, but I didn't break anything. But that thing is super hard, man, to deal with. It's really just like a piece of ultra hard leather. But it's done, it's fixed, and I'll tell you how much that little piece was, because I'm not really sure. Let's see. Bushing, $15.94, guys. 15 bucks for that little piece of rubber. That's crazy. Well, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. You know, to have them do that, just to let you know, okay? People say, Doc, why do you buy tools? Why do you do that? Now, of course, we didn't need much for that. $95 plus the 15 bucks for the part. I'm not paying that kind of money, fellas. Not when I can get a whole set of ratcheting wrenches from Capri for 99 bucks. You know what I'm saying? That's how we afford the tools we buy, is because we save money on our own repairs. And that repair was, anybody could do that. So, guys, hope you had a great day. We're glad to be back. We're going to be doing videos as much as we can. We're getting ready to go into tax season, so I'm going to be talking about a simplified way to do your taxes, at least how I do it. I'm sure there's going to be 100 people tell me I'm wrong, but I'm okay with that because that's just YouTube. Guys, I love you all. As always, Dr. Real was in the house. Keep it real. My phone's on, fellas. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.